Wix Forms tutorial. Create and add forms in Wix website. Hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we will be exploring Wix and their form creator. Now in Wix, it is typically used for website creation. But did you know that you could add forms inside of your website? So basically, if you want to ask a user to register for a specific feature, or you could ask them to subscribe, you could create a specific form for them to utilize and input their information. And in today's video, that is what I would like to tackle in today's video. Now first things first, open your Wix and select the specific site that you want to add a form to. If you don't have a site, you can easily create a new site by simply clicking on Create New Site over here on the top right. Now, after selecting the specific site that you want, simply preview its dashboard. So let's edit the site over here or select site so that we will be able to view the dashboard and modify and show you how you will be able to add a form. Now, inside dashboard, you will be able to see here on the left side, you have all of these options. Look at the second layer or the second section over here. You have site and mobile app, inbox, and customer and leads. We will be focusing on the customer and leads. As you can see, within customer and leads, you have the option forms and submission. This is the specific feature that we will need to be able to create our very own form in Wix. Now right now, as you can see, we have one sample form. And I would like to create a form. There are a few versions or a few type of forms. So let's click on Create Form. As you can see, there are two types. Basically, you have the standalone form, where you could create a form here and you could share it anywhere as a link. So this one is for a general purpose. You could share it on social media such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you want to share it, and you will be able to gather data from there. Or you could create a website form, which is a form in the editor that will appear on your website. So standalone form, you could just use it for general purpose form, or you could have a specific website form that will gather data directly from your website. So it's going to be a part of your website, a specific part of your website. And let's show you how you will be able to do it. So I chose the website form, and let's see how we will be able to use it. If we have enough time later, I would also like to show you the other type of form. So right now, as you can see, it's adding some stuff. So let's wait for our Wix to finish setting up so that we could also view how we will be able to add a form. There we go. Let's give it a few more moments. It's finishing up. And there we go. Now, this is our website over here. Now, let's see where we will be able to find the forms. If you click on the add elements over here, we should try and look for a form options over here under contacts and form, as you can see. And you can see there are different types of forms. You have a contact forms with different styles over here, different poll styles. For example, this one, I could easily add it. And let's wait for it to load. And there we go. We have a registration or a sign up form over here that we could have. And we could easily edit the form settings or add new fields into our forms. As you can see here, this is our main form. You could modify the main, the settings, the submit image, the display that will be appearing once they submitted it. This one is for payments. There's also conditions, contacts, and many more. Let's go back over here. We can see that there are multiple types of forms. So the one that we just added is a contact form. There are contact forms over here. There's also order forms. Where is it? There we go, order forms. So this is for selling an item. You could have that as a product checkout page, something like that. There's also registration. This is for registration for an event or registration for a charity, all of those stuff. Anything that involves registration, you can easily add it as well in this section. Now, each of these forms are not really limited to the type or the description, but they help you save time by having the information that you might have or you might possibly type later on already present there. So this, for example, if you're trying to look for donation type of form, there's also templates or there's already templates for you to choose from, as you can see here. You have the donation options over here. Let's see if you can zoom in so that you can see. There we go. These are the different examples of donation. Of course, you will be able to modify your appearance as well. There's also the application forms. This is for application. You also have feedback forms if you want to hear reviews from your different customers or users. So requests. And there's also waivers over here and subscribe. So there's a lot of different options of forms to choose from and to create. So it depends on the preferences or the purpose of the form that you're trying to create. You will be able to easily edit and add it into your website, just like what we did just now. Now let's actually check out the other version, which is the standalone form. Now this standalone form is specifically for outside sources. So you could create a form from scratch, or there's also pre-made templates over here. So for example, I would like to get some client info. So let's get started. So now, as you can see here, we have a very simpler build compared to what we had earlier, where we are also modifying, or we are also able to modify the website itself. But this one, this is specifically for the form itself. So if you're familiar with Google Forms, it is very similar to this, where you could check out the form title over here. So that we have the client information, the client description, like your instruction for the client, and then you could ask the first things over here. This one, the field name is first name. So basically, you're going to put in the question over here. Then you have the placeholder. The placeholder will display this image when the user has not typed it yet. But if they type something or click on the box, this placeholder will disappear. You can enable required over here, and you can also delete a specific section. For example, I don't really need to know the phone number, so I can easily delete that. And as you can see, you can also have a long answer as a field type. We could add our own field over here by clicking on add field, and you could simply put in any information as you want. So we have this one. On the right side, different fields. You could have short answers. There we go. Or you want to have URL, you can see. Or you want to have radio buttons and many more. There's a lot of options to choose from, and it's completely up to you. And there's also submit button over here. Now after this, you can easily save it. And there's technical issues on their end right now. But after you are able to send this or save this, you are now able to share a link specifically for this specific form, and you will be able to share it and gather information. But unfortunately, right now, Wix is not allowing us to do that. But that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.